in Indianapolis, moving at warp speed in this time-lapse footage. We're in the basketball hotbed of Indiana. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels is out there with Towns. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Russell in at the 1. And for Indiana, they've got Doug McDermott. LeVert out there with T.J. McConnell. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. In the new season, Doris, always a time for optimism. You know, the world could use some of that right about now.
No, there's no question, Kevin. And we always consider sports to be a microcosm of society. And so are we all on a quest to get better? Are we all on a quest to do more individually? And to me, that's a sentiment that goes well beyond the world of sports.
Another shot, and Russell gets it to go.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Russell. They get a hand on it. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Showing improvement on the defensive end. D'Angelo Russell using his speed to get after steals.
Russell's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. He is in awe of the talent that Karl Anthony Towns possesses. Coach said he's still reaching his full potential in terms of consistency, but when he gets in rhythm, he's unstoppable. So, of course, they're going to throw lots of different looks at him to try and take him out of his game tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Edwards passes to Towns. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw this game. And Towns no good on that one.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely. Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's McConnell. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Poked away and stolen by Russell. Fires the 3. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded closely. And he makes good on the layup. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The drive by Russell. Kicks it out to Beasley for the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Beasley's got 5 now.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The pass to LeVert. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And Doris, Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And a wide open look for Lamb. Drains the 3-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Sumner. Pass to Brogdon. Charity stripe shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon has such a polished offensive game. Mid-range jumper, yes, he'll take it.
The drive by Russell. And he makes that one. And 11 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Bitadze. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pacers trail by 11. Brogdon looking it over. It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one here. Uncovered. Rebound by Sumner.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now, here's Brogdon. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Jeremy Lamb, and it's Sumner in at the point guard position. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the basket is good.
This guy is always under control. From the drive to the pull-up jumper, Malcolm Brogdon doing work.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Warren comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's LeVert in for Edmund Sumner. And so it's Indiana with it, following the three by Minnesota.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Brogdon after the basket by Minnesota. That's tipped. Pass to LeVert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rubio's got the ball. Lays it up and off the glass. Rubio's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, this is Rubio in the open floor playing off the defense and doing some damage.
And the Pacers call time here. Coming off that loss against the Nets,
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They slept-walk through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now, here's Rubio. After the miss from Doug McDermott. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Ball going up court, and it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
They get it back. Reed. Beasley outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vanderbilt. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Vanderbilt's got 4 points in the quarter. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And Minnesota has possession. The Pacers making the shot. Edwards, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
32 seconds left here in the second.
Well, I love the way Karis LeVert is attacking. This guy is a skilled guard with tremendous speed.
Timberwolves leading by 20. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
LeVert against Beasley. And here's LeVert. Fires it up. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that one is off. And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 steals, and... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So on the floor for Minnesota, McDaniels is out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Beasley in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's McConnell. Knocks it loose, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Well, in the open floor, D'Angelo Russell understands he can be special.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Here's Russell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Doug McDermott. Jeremy Lamb comes in for T.J. Warren. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's LeVert following the bucket by the Timberwolves. There's the pass to Bitadze. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner, and the layup's good off the glass. Turner's got 8 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Brissett's checked in, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Karis LeVert. And Sumner gets it to go.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Brogdon the pass to Bitadze. And Brogdon, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Brogdon showing a little verticality. How about that finish?
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Culver's checked in for McDaniels. And the Pacers call time here. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future. You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Tries from 10, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Knocked loose and stolen by Russell. The finish and the slam dunk by Russell.
And this guy becoming more of a two-way threat. It's all about D'Angelo Russell's activity level. Really nice sequence right there.
Got a piece of it. Culver with the steal. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Some changes for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Warren comes in for Lamb, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Will it go? And the layup is good. Sumner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Rubio makes it off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
To the paint. And Turner the bucket on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
McConnell with it. Towns on him. And the rejection by Towns. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Pacers. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Now, here's McConnell, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And ever since halftime, they played precision.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. The Timberwolves have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, a 7-footer who's got guard-like skills, who can shoot the lights out. Karl Anthony Towns is a problem, guys.
Warren, good. Warren's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Timberwolves on top, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Miles Turner and it's Sampson in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. By himself, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Rubio against Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Here's Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Now here is Holiday. To the inside. Reset. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now Holiday. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. LeVert with a wide open look. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Don't you love to see Karis LeVert rise and fire? Perfect form on that release.
It's intercepted. Holiday against Edwards. Holiday, the pass to Sampson. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
Shooting 1.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Count that bucket. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Culver. Inside. Reed misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. The Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Passes it to Bitadze. He tries for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Minnesota's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Reed gets the bucket.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Now here is Holiday. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues, and some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
And it's the Pacers with the ball after the 3-pointer from Ricky Rubio. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And it goes down 2 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And they took charge when it came in, notching their 9th win overall. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Rebound, Minnesota. Pass to Rubio. Now, Hernan Gomez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Okogie, the pass to Noel. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. 4 on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Sampson, and that one is hammered home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.